Hi, I'm Susan Harris. The slogan Life is Sweet took on an entirely new meaning on September 29th, 2021, when a blood test showed that I had an A1C level of 13.2, type 2 diabetes. And I was terrified, drowning in an ocean of blood sugar readings, counting carbs, trying to keep afloat as I figured out the thousands of things needed for managing diabetes. I didn't use medication, and the short of it is that in a mere 7 months, my blood sugar level was no longer diabetic. How did I do it? By jotting and tracking. I made lifestyle changes of diet, exercise, and to my emotions. I jotted on scraps of paper, then on small notebooks, and soon I had created an electronic spreadsheet. And out of that came SweetLife Diabetes Journal, which is now available on Amazon. If you have been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, you don't have to drown because SweetLife Diabetes Journal can help you. Here's how. First, the daily logs make it easy to see patterns and habits, observe trends, make changes, and claim back your sweet life. SweetLife Diabetes Journal uses a 4-month period. Therefore, you can take 2 A1C tests and see the progress in the 124 days the journal covers. Second, right at the start, the journal is personalized for you. I explain key terms and what I acquired to help me, my toolkit as I call it. For example, I bought a cheap food scale from Amazon because portion control is key in overcoming diabetes, especially with the carbs. Then there are bits of information on fitness, nutrients, your support system, sleep, blood pressure, positive self-talk, and more. A third benefit is that SweetLife Diabetes Journal can be used in any parts of the world. It is undated, which means that you can start on the journal right away and always be current. Also, the reference charts measure blood glucose in both millimoles per liter or milligrams per deciliter. There's a table which helps you match A1C to estimated average glucose. And there is a page for your personal information and emergency contacts. A fourth way the journal helps you is by providing mock entries so you can easily follow along in your own tracking. There are baselines for goals and targets and an example of how you can fill it out. I call this the before, your starting point. And these 2 pages are mock journal entries to show you how you can fill in the information. And it is color coded so you can easily see where you need to input. And there's also enough space to write comfortably. As you see in the rose gold spaces, SweetLife Diabetes Journal makes it easy for you to record blood glucose upon waking up, before and after each meal, your breakfast, lunch, supper, snacks, and at bedtime. In the green areas here, you can write down the food and drink you had at each meal and the nutrition count. That's the proteins and carbs, fibers, added sugars, and so forth in these columns, and calculate the total for each meal or snack and a grand total for the day. And you can track your calories and manage your weight in this column. So SweetLife Diabetes Journal helps you to discover your eating habits and patterns, and as you make changes, you can watch your blood glucose levels get lower. How totally exciting is that? Now, at the bottom of the page here, you can track your medication or insulin, your blood pressure, record your exercises, your water intake, and the hours of sleep. And you can use the notes section here for reminders or jotting in your weight, or as extra space for logs. And very importantly, you can affirm yourself and record your emotional activities, which I call soul goals, positives to keep your mood and mind upbeat for their lower blood sugar. And the next 124 pages are the blanks for you to fill in. Another way the journal helps you is with the after page to compare the changes you made over the 4 months. You had done a before at the start. And there's an encouraging note I've written and a page for reflections on what you liked or what you could have done differently. Finally, I've listed a few references that I've used, and on here are a couple of pages for additional notes if you so wish. Friends, my ultimate success emerged from careful tracking to determine the cause-effect relationships of diabetes. And this format can give you control over your life. And I wish you a quick turnaround with diabetes. SweetLife Diabetes Journal is available on Amazon worldwide, Canada, the USA, the UK, and all of Amazon platforms actually. Why not get a copy for yourself or gift it to someone? Like me, you can reverse the disease with the help of SweetLife Diabetes Journal.